Welcome to the Peep Lounge, sir. Welcome.
Hi, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing?
Yeah, what up, Shiki? It was about time that we got you on here, bro. I've been meaning to get you on the Peep Lounge for a minute, bro. We talked about this for a minute.
Actually.
Which I just think it's funny. I keep looking at the overlay of your camera just zoomed. I think it's for the comedic effect. It's fucking perfect. I hope there's some people at home who had no idea what Shiki looked like, and they just open this video and just see Shiki's face just flush with the with the way the overlay is. But like I said, Shiki, back on track. It's been a while, or I've been meaning to get you on this for a while. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the Peep Lounge. How does it feel to finally have your first episode?
Yo, it's amazing. I'm finally getting interviewed, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we'd love to see. And for people who aren't aware, this one's a little bit different because Shiki's one of the few guests that I've had on this show that I could say I'm close with off camera. Like, I've had plenty of conversations with Shinky for well over a year now. I'll get into the story later, but I would not be sitting in this chair right now if it wasn't for this man Shinky. So me and Shinky we haven't even known each other for a super long time. Just like, well, I mean, we've known about each other, but we've really known each other for maybe just a little over a year. But it just, the amount of stuff that's happened within that year, bro, I consider you like family, bro. So I'm happy to have you finally on the show, bro. I'm so fucking excited.
Glad to be here, brother. Glad to be here. It's.
But for the people who are watching this episode, Shinky, who might not be a fan of you, give them a brief introduce yourself. Let them know what you're about.
If you don't know me, hi, my name is Shinky. I joined Nerdcore like 2022, just making stuff, and then I got into the community and I started just making songs. But now I'm on like the gacha chain. You could call me the gacha guru.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm always making songs about gacha games. It's
yes,
amazing.
Sir.
And like, I'm just here to vibe out, meet new people, and
W's.
enjoy my time, man. Yeah.
W's. And you kind of said it yourself. He's established himself as the gacha guru of this community. And it's funny enough, I had made a post, Shinky, on Twitter, and it was just like a random post, but I was just like, it was like in the Nerdcore world Twitter community, but I was just like, when you think of anime waifus, like what artists come to your head immediately? And there was like a bunch of different artists were said, but there was 3 frequent flyers of what people were saying. Diggs, Ham Sandwich, and yourself, Shinky. How does that feel to know that you've just become synonymous now with rapping about bad bitches?
Bro, like,
or singing them, or just making songs about bad bitches.
Bro, women, bro, is a blessing, bro.
Dude,
it's nice knowing that, like, I enjoy all type of women are fine, and
yes, sir.
They deserve the love they deserve. Like, come on, like,
yes, sir, bro, absolutely. But okay, so like you like we said, you're the gacha guru, right? So you've made songs about hot anime women, right? Like some bad anime women, right? But gacha games is primarily your forte.
The game is like,
what was it about gacha games? Like, well, first off, what was the realizations like, oh shit, gacha games, like this is my thing now? And 2, like, how did you know, okay, this is the thing that I want to be known for? Like, in this community, I want to be known as the guy who makes songs about all the gacha women and just be known as that gacha guru. Has that something, since you've kind of started dabbling in music, that you've always wanted to be known for? Or is that kind of something you figured out later on as you started making more music?
When I started out, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make songs about
yes, sir,
and how lovely they are,
yep,
like how bad they are, and along the way, like, Genshin was my first like taste of like actual
Real.
gacha game with an open world element, and I enjoyed that so much.
Mhm.
I made one song about it, and then Star Rail came out, and then I was like, "Yo, experiencing Star Rail was so much fun."
Absolutely.
I, yeah, when I started to play, I was like, "Oh my god!" My first 10 pull in that shit, I got Silly, I got Silly, bruh. I got her Light
Legendary.
Cobra.
Legendary
like,
gambles.
I gotta make a song about her. And
Ab-
then all the other women like going through like Bellabog, the story and shit. I was like, yo, I, I gotta drop songs about this shit. And then, yo, I basically dropped the first Honkai Star Rail song. I would
He
say
was the
that.
first one to do it. He was the
I
first.
was the first to
He
drop.
Don't add him. He popularized gotcha songs in the community, bro. Don't let it twist. Don't get it twisted.
Like I'm happy where it is now because I see more people are doing songs about it, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
So
Actually, really enjoy it.
obviously with gotcha games, right? A lot of people it has a negative connotation because of the obvious like loot boxes, like gambling aspect to it. Are you into those gotcha games? Because are you into like the gambling side of it? Like, are you a big like gambler, or do you just genuinely enjoy the characters, the shows, or not the shows, the story, the act, the gameplay, whatever the gameplay? Because I know some are like turn based, some are action, whatever the case may be. Or like I said, are you just addicted to the gambling aspect and pulling for sec? Because I know you said. I know. He's gonna try to lie on your name. This motherfucker said he just be logging on to pull the new characters and he be dipping, bro. He don't be playing. So I'm curious.
Okay, like let me actually defend myself here.
Defend yourself. Defend yourself.
So okay. Before, like, I play so much gacha games, bro.
Yeah.
I can't actually like play all of them while keeping up with the music. Shit,
You're not grinding hard enough, bro. You're not grinding hard enough.
No, I'm grinding in the music. I'm making songs about it. So I'm like, sure, I log on and pull the new. That's only for Genshin though.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel it.
Genshin, yeah.
And the one thing and the thing is, obviously a lot of people know this too. And the reason why we're getting deep in this gotcha discussion is because I'm big into gotcha myself. For the people at home who weren't aware, Shinky kind of already is aware. But I'm big into gotcha myself, right? There's a new gotcha game coming out. I'm super excited for the new Honkai game. The next, what is it? Nexus Anima or whatever, some shit like that, which looks fire. I saw some of the characters. Apparently, there's some Honkai Star Rail characters popping up in there.
Yeah.
So, but I'm super hyped. I'm just a fan of gotcha games too. So whenever I see Shinky representing like the new character, whatever, whether it's Zen Zone Zero or Wuthering Waves, or he hasn't made a Honkai song in a little bit, but you know, with the new game coming out, bro, you already know that he's gonna stay strat. Yeah. But seeing somebody make songs for these characters that well, first off, they're bad. But second off, now I have some, like, I would have never in a million years, and this is going to be a deep pull for like the gotcha fans. This is only the gotcha fans are going to get this. But imagine you now have a song for Carlotta from Wuthering Waves. Did you imagine you were gonna have that? No, right? And that's why I love this man Shaky, bro, because I love Carlotta. He knows I love Carlotta. So what does he do? He makes a song about fucking Carlotta, which is a banger, by the way. I'll put the link to that song down in the description and on all streaming services. Go run it up. But Shinky, one thing that a lot of people don't know is you've kind of been lurking around making music for a little bit now, actually. Like you ain't like obviously you're still on like the newer half of like your career in general, but you've been making music, at least from what I can remember, for easily like what, at least 4 years?
Yeah.
Which is no small feat. And actually I want to point out too, because Shinky's one of those names I've known for a while, and seen his improvement in that short amount of time It has just been inspiring to see. But with that 4 years of experience, you've kind of been around nerd in the community since it's like when it really started taking off, in a sense, right? Like that big COVID era or whatever.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
were you
yeah.
making music during COVID? I'm assuming, right?
During COVID. No, no, no.
Oh, you
It
weren't
was
making
like
music during COVID.
no.
Okay, so you came a little bit after the COVID like
Yeah,
surge.
2022. Yeah.
Oh shoot! So it's only been 2022. Oh shoot! So damn, you've only been making music for 3 years then.
Yeah, like in like the nerd course.
Oh, you have music outside of Nerdcore.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, Shiki, what the fuck, man? I thought we were close, brother.
Bro, I thought you knew this.
Brother, I didn't know this shit, bro. And even if I did, I forget, bro. You gotta remind me, dude.
Okay, yeah. So it was like this. I in high school,
Yeah.
I used to make. First, I used to be like a videographer. I used to
Of course, yeah.
video and edit for this dance group called ETM Zone, and then we introduced music to it, and I was into the music stuff. Then I was like, yeah, we should do music.
Yeah.
Then we started making music, and then yeah, we've been doing music through that time, through college and all that, and like I think it was like a little disagreement happened, and
Yeah.
you know the group kind of like halted on music for a while,
Mhm.
and then I started doing my own thing.
Yep. Well, and that's a W. Like I said, I didn't even know you made music beforehand, but that's a W. You had music experience before coming into the nerdcore scene. So what? So if that's the case, what was it? How did you discover upon the nerdcore scene then? If that's the case, was it another artist, or were you kind of brought in by friends, or?
Yeah, it was artists, just other artists in general. Like first, like I knew about nerdcore while I was doing
Mhm.
regular music.
Yeah.
That's why back then I used to like put references into the
Yep.
shit.
You've always had like
Back then,
nerdy references in your music, yeah.
I always had it in the original.
Yep.
And then I just there's this one artist that actually made me make that jump in nerdcore was Krissa SJE.
Oh yeah, W's, bro. W. Shout out Krissa.
So,
Somehow, if you're watching this.
I heard his Makima song and I was like, yo, this is fire.
No, Shiki. Okay, this is crazy. I was listening to that song like 10 minutes before coming onto this recording, bro. No bullshit. No fucking bullshit. I was listening because I replay that Krissa album, that whole album, the Sign and Jump or Seinen or Sign-In, however you pronounce it. I replay that all the time, bro. Makima was that's crazy. So it was Krissa that brought you in.
Yeah. I was like, I messaged him. I was like, yo, this fire. Would you mind if I do something like similar to this?
Mhm.
And it was like, go for it. And then I did it. I made my Makima song as well, which was inspired by that. And then from there, I also made like a Chainsaw Man album. It's pretty trash, but
Hey, with the new movie coming out, man, you might have to.
Actually, the Makima song was not bad. It was just poorly mixed.
So it just needs a good remaster on it, is what I'm hearing. W is okay. W is W. And speaking of, what a lot of people might not be aware of you, and you kind of briefly mentioned some of the different aspects a little bit ago, but you do things with the creative process that isn't just music, right? Like you said, you edit and you video, like you used to be a videographer. You used to edit. I mean, you still edit. I'm pretty sure you edit most of, if not all, your AMVs. You've edited for other people before, and you have a hand in mixing and mastering your own stuff. I know you. Sometimes you might outsource it, but for the most part, it's all you. At least you touch it in some way, shape, or form. Pause.
Yeah.
But
Resume.
What was that?
Resume.
And that aspect is one thing that I really feel like a lot of people don't realize how difficult it is to not take down that whole process. So so for the people at home who might want to get to that point, of like where they want to be able to like, okay, maybe they want to be able to learn and mix and master on their own, so at least they're competent enough. So if they can't afford to pay like I can't give a good price range for what a good mix and master is, but they want to be able to do it competent enough. What is some like good, maybe some good beginner tips that helped you be able to like help figure out and learn what you needed to do?
All right. So I would say this, like, what I have today,
Yeah.
was mostly true people I met and connected with.
Okay, so it's connections.
Yeah. So actually, the preset I use currently is, and shout out Mage for that, because he put me on BandLab. He not BandLab, but FL Studio.
I was gonna say BandLab is he put you on the BandLab is crazy.
I started out with BandLab.
Of course, I feel like everybody has at some point.
Yeah, and then put me on FL, and he gave me a preset. It was God sent, and this is the preset I currently use till today, bro. And like from time to time, I mess with it to fit what I'm doing.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
I'm just like, most of the time they do have like free presets out there. My knowledge of mixing is not as extensive, so I can't really give any tip, because most of my shit is made from a preset. I just know how to tweak it.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
all I would say is like, it's more like, I'm sure like connection goes along. Right?
Oh yeah, no, of course, connection, because you especially because for the people who might not be aware, me and Shinky are kind of like in this like pretty close like little friend group, and within this friend group you got so many different people who know so many different things about different, like there's literally some, if you need something, there's probably somebody in this group that knows how to do it, especially within this nerdcore space. If you're looking for producers, editors, engineers, and stuff like that, they're in this like one big circle, and I've been in call with these guys, and they're constantly like bouncing tips and tricks and things like this, whatever, and they're constantly just like throwing things at one another, and it's weird because, and this is the one thing that I always applaud the young bucks, is that you guys have always just like, and I've seen it firsthand, where you guys just, it's almost like a symbiotic relationship that you guys have. Like you guys are constantly adapting from one another, and it's just like this person learns this from this person, while this person is learning this, and it's just like, it's like a collective effort where you guys are both all succeeding and all trying to grow within your whatever it is that respective person is doing. Whether you're somebody like me who's like a reactor content creator, or you're Shinky who's making music, and whatever the case may be, there's like a symbiotic relationship of how you guys share and work together and like kind of like help each other. So like in your case, you said you're not a pro in mixing and mastering or whatever, you just learn because of Mage and other connections or whatever. The shout out to Bucks, bro. That's all I gotta say, bro. Shout out to Mage too. We gotta get Mage on an episode, which by the way, and I'll have played the little clip. I know. Nerdcore charity concert, by the way. Sorry, quick shameless plug, Shinky. Nerdcore charity concert. Make sure you guys check into that. I would highly recommend you guys tune in. Hell, if you ask him hard enough, maybe Shinky will appear as a feature. I didn't say it though. But you gotta ask him. But Shinky, another thing, and this is between me and you. Okay, pretend like me and you are pretend me and you are the only two people in this room right now, because we're about to break like some fourth wall type things here. One thing that me and you, in particular, just me and you, have bonded over. You know where this is going.
Yeah, I know where this is going. Yeah,
is Ed. You guys are gonna laugh at us in hindsight, though. But I shit you not. Me and Shinky bond over visual novel dating simulators, like the Chinese and Korean dating simulators, with like, it's like real life, but it's just like, it's like a visual novel, like you just kind of go through all the dialogue options and stuff like that, like all that. Me and Shinky love it, not because like, oh, we're gooners, like, I mean, yes, of course we're gooners, but it's just like,
the story
low key be peak.
Banging. Yeah.
And I just wanted everybody on here to know that me and Shinky will be 100. Well, first off, 100%. We got to have a stream where where we play through these games, because I feel like the content that we get from those would be absolutely peak. But why do you think? What do you think it was truly, without saying the actual reasons? What do you think about what about those Korean dating sims, right? That me and you have bonded over. What was there? I can't remember. What it was like Suyo. It was like Suyo, Rob.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
one moment. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I definitely know what you was talking about.
But it was like 6 of us or something, like in a call, right? And Shaky, if you have access to this photo, you send it to me later. I'll put it like on top of the footage or whatever, and show them like that photo of us just all deadpanned at the camera. You know that? Remember that photo?
I don't know who has it.
Somebody one of the Bucks has it. But I want to point out that, and the reason why I brought the dating sims up is because genuinely, Shinky, it might seem corny, but I genuinely enjoy those times where me and you literally will be up until, dude, we've been up for fucking 4 a.m. it seems like, fucking playing those games, bro. And here's the thing, we're locked in, but it's just genuinely we're bonding over bad, and that's literally me. I just realized, Shaky, that's just mine and yours' entire relationship, is that
bonding over baddies, bro.
We bond over baddies, whether it's over your music or whether it's over video games. Me and you just bond over baddies.
Yeah.
Especially after the TikToks I be sending you. No, I'm kidding. But shoot. Oh, excuse me. Don't worry, I'll cut that up. Should get another cool thing, and I know a lot of people know this, but I'm pretty sure you've been vocal about this. And if you haven't, and if this is like private information, please let me know, and I'll cut it out. If nobody's supposed to know about this, but you are one of the few people who can say they almost live in what most people would consider a tropical paradise, right? You live on the islands, right? And I'm pretty sure, surprisingly, I don't think you're the only one out there. I think there's somebody else in this community who's literally not the same island, but in the same area you're at. But first off, do you enjoy living there? For the people at home, how is it living in a tropical, what most people would consider a tropical paradise? Maybe not the exact area that you're in. And two, and I know you've been pretty vocal about it, but would you ever consider leaving, and like even if it's just temporarily on a visit, ever leaving and coming and exploring the states, or maybe maybe go off to Europe for wherever the world may be? Would you consider leaving and exploring if possible, permanently, whatever the case may be, and or do you enjoy it where you're at?
Okay, I'll put it like this. It's nice here. It's pretty nice here. Nothing really does happen. Crazy shit doesn't really happen where I'm from, or like in my community.
Yeah.
But like I do want to leave.
You do?
100%. Yeah, because like the music scene down here is not really like
music's not a big thing.
Yeah, they don't really support like alternative.
Really?
Like yeah.
So I didn't realize that. So like, do the people around you know that you make music?
Yeah, they do.
So how do they respond?
They'd be like, it's
so they just don't really be paying it. So they're not really. Do they hate that you do it?
They tolerate it.
I was gonna say, are they at least like supportive, and like you can tell them something and they'll be like congratulate you, or are they kind of just like middle of the road, kind of just, hey man, whatever?
Okay, most of them are middle of the road, but they do have people that really do support me and stuff too.
I kind of feel it.
My uncle be telling me,
Yeah, W Unk.
My mom, she definitely like encourages me a lot.
Hell yeah, W Mom. I kind of feel where you're coming from in a similar situation. Because even though I'm from the States, but this general area that I'm from, like to make the joke that the little small town that I'm from lives like 10 years in the past. So a lot of the stuff that might be popular now, it won't be really popular here until it already blew its course, right? And so the idea of like creating content and doing stuff like this is like a weird topic or like a weird thing for people to hear in this area. And so when my parents found out that, oh, hey, you make content, they were just, like, they didn't hate it, but they were just like, okay, like I mean, I don't understand why, but it's just like, but it's something that they just have never gotten, and stuff like that. So I kind of feel where you're coming from. They're supportive, but it's just like they'll never understand, and they're past that wave. So I kind of feel where you're coming from. But in terms of you saying, so you said that you're willing to leave. Where is like the number one, like, okay, if I'm leaving, this is the first place I'm going. Like, I need to know where's Shinky's number one go to of places he wants to see. Shinky, I think you're muted, buddy.
Oh, no, I'm not muted.
Oh, I saw your lips. No, I see you now, but your lips were moving. I didn't hear anything. So
yeah, because I was just like thinking.
Oh, okay, cool. My fault.
Like, in terms of like, I would love to visit Korea. You know what I'm saying?
Korea W. I wonder why. It all comes full circle. I'm kidding.
But like, yeah, like I want to like. Well, it would have to be most countries on the west side.
Like on the west side of the country, like you said?
No, it's east. Fuck.
Oh, you have to go on the east side. Like countries on the east?
Like, yeah, like I can't, if I don't get a visa, I can't visit America regardless.
That's true. So are you free? Because I know you've kind of been pretty vocal, and for the people, again, at home, I don't know why I keep saying the people at home. Of course, that's literally the only people watching it. But Shinky, and again, if I am not allowed to say this, please tell me. I can cut this out, Shinky. But Shinky has had problems in the past with trying to leave, because I think he tried to make the last 2 NPCs, but his country was just like, nah, son, you too valuable a commodity. We can't let you leave. Like, you're literally gonna, like, the heir to the kingdom. Like, we just can't let you leave. And so Shinky has kind of just been, I'm not gonna say stuck on his island, because if he truly wanted to leave, I'm pretty sure he could find a way to leave, through hell or high water. But what you say that you had issues, was that just to be able to come to the States? Are you freely able to like travel through like anywhere other than the States? Like if you wanted to go somewhere else?
I could 100% travel to like England and Sweden without visa requirement. Or if they do have visa requirement, you could do it online.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That makes it a lot easier, because I think you had to do all yours like physically, so you were bouncing all around from different spots. Yeah, that sounds like it's hell.
Yeah.
But I here's the thing, right? And as cool as it sounds, I don't know if I could ever, like, yes, saying you live on an island sounds like it'd be pretty cool. And until you lived your whole life on it, and then you're trying to leave and explore, and you're not getting the opportunity to. And so I saw
23 years, bro, on here, bro.
Hey, man, but that's just gonna make the day you do get to come over. Maybe come over to me. But by the way, the minute he comes over to America, I know he's gonna get bombarded with people just waiting for him. Man, this man's Shinky. I'm telling you, bro, he's legendary, bro. Hell, I'm gonna be there, bro. No matter where that motherfucker is, bro, I'm gonna be there. So again, hopefully, Shinky, you'll be able to come over here Maybe come enjoy the little America. Get fat with us. That's like our pastime over here. Is we get fat. I know it's not a foreign concept. It's a foreign concept to you. You fucking built like a Greek god or some shit.
If I you want me stand if I stand up right now.
Yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo! This man fucking flexing on the Peep Lounge. Yo, this motherfucker flexing on the. Man, I'm gonna have to blur that out, bro. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But obviously, Shinky, with the lead up of this, and this is the same case with all of the Peep Lounges, is that I gather questions and topics and things that the community might want me to talk about with you or ask you, or literally whatever they come out with, of their brain with. So I racked up a few questions. There was actually quite a few questions. I'm not gonna lie, the people love Shinky. But I got a couple questions here for you that are super hard hitting, that people are just waiting for the answers for. So I'm gonna deliver them here. The first one, it comes from somebody that most people in Nerdcore should be very familiar with. Is the key word there. Diablo Venenosa. And I feel like a lot of people on YouTube might not catch this, who are YouTube fans of you might not catch this meme, but if they follow you on socials, they'll catch this. But what's with the cheese, bro? What's with the cheese? Where did the cheese meme come from?
Okay, so when that shit cook,
let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
One day, I was in Discord with Suyo and them, and I was like, "Yo, my cheese is just cheese, bro."
That your cheese is just cheese.
Y'all naming all this shit. My shit just says cheese, bro.
That's it.
So I was like, yeah, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'm gonna take a video for you, bro.
Okay.
I took the video. I sent it. I was like, bro, you see, just cheese, like a default cheese, bro, yellow in a ceramic wrap, bro.
That's it. Just a cheese block.
That's it. That's a cheese block. So like, I haven't, other than Subway. Subway do have like different sort of cheese, but it's not much of them, and I hardly eat at Subway.
Yeah.
But I hardly have like different type of cheese that's different from what I normally do have.
Of course. But
that's where it came from, bro. Like just cheese, man.
So there's no like metaphorical meaning to it. It's literally just because I remember there was a spurt where you were literally just like replying to everything with just fucking pictures of like fucking things holding cheese or things with cheese. I'm just like, I wasn't there for the conception, and with how you bucks operate, it's like there's always something just like, oh well, hey, it was a you had to be there kind of thing. If you weren't there, you kind of shit out of luck. You got to catch in on the next one. And so I was just like, what the fuck is up with the cheese? Because I honestly was gonna already ask this question, but I figured since Dia put it down there, I'd give Dia the credit for it. But it's just like, bro, what the fuck is up with the cheese, bro? I thought it was like a metaphor for you getting like, oh, I'm about my cheese, I'm about my money type shit. But no, it's just cheese.
Different cheese, bro.
It's just cheese, brother. It's literally just cheese.
Default cheese.
Just default cheese. Next question. A bit of a more personal question. It's not like super personal, but this has come from somebody I know very well, and I know they know you very well. Tawe. Shout out Tawe. But they said, I've heard you sing on your track, so I've got a question about that. How long did it take you to perfect your singing? What are some tips you could give to someone who is learning how to sing?
I wouldn't say naturally, I've always been
just a natural talent, bro.
A great singer. I never really used to struggle like that, but like I would say like I did do choir stuff back then too. I used to perform like in school shows and stuff, so it's all that experience accumulated.
Okay.
And what I would say is just listen music.
Just listen to all different types of music?
Yeah.
W's.
You will learn a lot. I learned that from Suyo. Suyo's been sending me like
I was
Ever
gonna ask
since
about
he's
that
been
too.
sending me music, yeah, he's been sending me music, and that's
You've
why
been kind of like on a musical journey lately in terms of like the music that you've been listening to. I've been seeing you kind of dig into genres that you might not be like maybe well versed in. Like I know like that heavy metal kind of rock has kind of been the big thing lately. Are you enjoying kind of like that musical journey of like exploring this new type of music that maybe I didn't rock with or maybe I never got into before? Like, are you picking things up from these rock songs that's just like, yo, what if I maybe incorporated something like that into this? Or is it just something that maybe like Suyo's just trying to shove down your throat like he does everybody else? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But are you taking things from these songs that like everybody around you is kind of like putting you on, or is it just kind of getting a little, you know, like, oh hey, maybe I don't rock with these. You know what I'm saying?
um like no, I actually do enjoy them because like I used to listen to Linkin Park
Yeah.
growing up too.
Yeah, of course.
So
I think everybody's had a Linkin Park phase. Let's be real.
that's what I say. Yeah. So I used to listen to all that, and then with all the stuff Suya put me on,
Yeah.
I do want to try to do stuff like that as well, even if I'm not.
I think it would
going
be
to doing
cool.
this. Actually,
What?
no, you know Lupa from Wuthering Waves.
Do I know who?
Lupa.
Oh yeah. That's the latest character I know. I don't know any of the newer characters. I haven't kept up with.
I'm working on like a new metal song with Suya.
There's no wait. You got a new metal song coming out? Oh, dude, I'm gonna be feisty like a Thanksgiving dinner, bro. Like a Thanksgiving fucking dinner. But going back to like that question for Tawe and like being like listening to music and just kind of having that also just growing up and being active and kind of like he said he did choir and he was a part of these stuff growing up that kind of pretty much put him on the right course to be able to do this when the time came, but also listening to the different styles of music and different kinds to see, because like, yes, obviously Shinky probably has his music that he prefers. I have my music that I prefer, but and that's the music that we frequent a lot. But if you dive deeper into those genres that you might not be familiar with, or you maybe never gave a chance, you'll figure out some things musically that's just like, yo, this is cool, and then you might be able to like use that with what you're doing and improve your current craft in a way that you might not have thought you were able to do. The fact, like, it's working for Shinky. Shinky's inspired. Like he's gonna do his kind of like his take on like a new metal, but put his own Shinky vibe on it, which is cool. And that's the one thing too, which if I can chime in, is if you, and this is not even just to improve your singing. This is kind of just to improve anything. Like just experiment. Like just try different things. Figure out, okay, what is your strengths? What is your weaknesses? What do I need to work on? Like try to figure out your base and where you're at with everything, and then from there you can adapt. Okay, I need to work on this. Okay, well I'll do this, and then you can like, it's easier to like plan and structure from there on the things that you need to work on once you figure out, okay, the base stuff that I need to know. So that's one thing that I would add on to that, on top of the stuff that Shinky said. Because what Shinky said is valid stuff, on low key valid stuff. So shout out to you, Shinky. W Manson, W Tawe for the question, bro. Shout out to Tawe, bro. I be seeing him around everywhere. And okay, next question though, Shinky. And this, we're gonna test your King of Waifu title, or whatever, or you're one of the kings of waifus title here. Somebody, I'll put this up on the screen for the listeners. But somebody sent a picture and said, Toga song when? Are we gonna get a Toga song? Can we expect a Toga song? Damn! He said, nah, son. Nah, let me stop. Damn, you don't like Toga?
It's not a like I don't like her. Like you know the type of music I do.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
I
So, like,
understand. But the people were asking, so I had to ask.
I mean, not not probably not her, but I'm definitely gonna do some My Hero Academia.
W's, W's.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Shout out to Slick for the question. Slick also actually left another question. I didn't even realize this was from the same person. The big praise, by the way. He says, as the all-time gotcha king yourself, how well do you? And we kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. How well do you dabble in the arts of gambling? Do you gamble outside of gotcha? Are you a blackjack player? Are you a slots?
Actually, no.
Really, you don't gamble outside of that? So you just be pulling for bad bitches and that's it? That's all you care about?
Shit like a gotcha. I wrote the shit like a gotcha.
Shout out Drip. Drip made a banger with that. Drip made a banger with that. Drip made a banger with that.
Drip and Cole and Blixie, they did an amazing job in this.
Bro, yeah, no, they did, dude. That song's a banger, bro. I want it on record. Every single time I've pulled in a gotcha game since that song came out, I've played that song as good luck. So Drip, if you're watching this, just know I got your back. I got your back. But shout out to Gotcha and W role model too, because I know gambling can be a very depending on how bad you let it get, it can be a very bad habit. So W role model and for Shiki, not actually promoting gambling, but just supporting the bad women out there, bro. That's all you need. He's living proof. What other questions we got here? Somebody said this comes from Thunder Shadow 18. Shiki, we got how much out of 10? And this is a random question, right? But something you got to keep it on your toes. How much out of 10 do you like Michael Jackson? Yes, sir. I was gonna say, dude, if you said anything less than a 9, I'll fly to the islands myself and beat your ass.
My Bernie song was inspired by Michael Jackson.
I think you were telling me that. Yeah, low key. I feel like a lot of the nerd.
Yeah.
That's because I know you and Rob are take a lot of inspiration from MJ. Because I remember you saying that I kind of got the vibe myself from your Bernie song of just kind of like those hints of, obviously I'm not gonna say it's one scaled 1 to 1. Like obviously you put your own shinky flair to it. But Michael Jackson, I feel like he's probably fucking influenced fucking 99.9 fucking percent of musicians, bro. Everybody fucks with Michael Jackson. If you don't, I'm sorry you don't like good music. Essentially, this comes from the reactor, Humble Ziggy. Shout out Ziggy. He just wants to know, who are some of your favorite reactors in this community, Chinky? And don't be biased. I don't want you to hear. If you say me, I swear to fucking God, bro. I don't want to hear the bias, bro.
Dean is not my favorite reactor on guys.
That's crazy. Anyways, yeah, no, I kind of expected that. I kind of know the answer already, so it's. I don't know why I was so shocked by it.
Oh, nah, dude, you're amazing. I love you.
I appreciate it.
But in terms of Humble Ziggy, and I think it's Spectre. Was it like Spectre, Spectacular, whatever?
Oh, Mr. Spectacular, Mr. Spectacular. Yeah.
Okay. Those are two that I really vibe with because they are like Caribbean.
Yeah, you guys got to stick together.
They be repping the boy, and also Tay has been reacting to some of my stuff too.
Tay.
Mark Cooper.
Yep. Mark Cooper, a legend in this community at this point, bro. Valid.
FaZe as well. FaZe.
Oh, FaZe is literally like a mastercraft. Every creator, not outside of like the musician side of this, should strive to be FaZe. I'm gonna be real. That dude is literally like, that man's got this content shit down to a T, bro. Like that man is like, I just love like the way he approaches content, the way he thinks about it, just the professionalism. FaZe is so fucking good, bro. There's a reason why he won Reactor of the Year last year, for that very purpose. So shout out to all those dope reactors. We got some love all around. Carlos been showing love, dude. Carlos been a day one.
Even the day one.
Dude, Carlos been here a while, bro. People sleep on Carlos, bro. Don't sleep on. Carlos is valid. Carlos is heavily valid. Notice how he didn't say my name at all with any. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Yeah, no, I'm joking. Yeah, no, I'm.
And crit. Also crit.
Oh yeah, crit. I mean, I don't know if he's has he even reacted to you?
I mean, with you.
Oh, true. I did put him on. I do have the tendency to put people on. Speaking of putting people on, Shinky, one thing that I didn't think would ever be true, but so obviously, like me being the person that I am, I like putting like not very many people around me fuck with this kind, like the nerdcore, or maybe don't even aren't aware of like the nerdcore sphere and the music within it. So I tend to put a lot of people on to some dope artists in this community, and you in particular, for some reason, every time, if without fail, it's just like I can show somebody a song of yours and I don't get it. Something just clicks with it, and I don't like. My coworkers at my full-time job, my coworkers, like at this point, every single one of my coworkers knows Shinky at this point. They literally all love this dude, bro. And when I tell them like, oh yeah, did you see Shinky post on his socials? He's dropping a song this weekend. I've never seen a group of people just fucking just like light up. And Shinky, you just have like a magnetism around you, bro. Like you just attract like fans and people wherever you go, bro. I think I showed this motherfucker a picture and he's changed what side of the spectrum he's on, bro. Like you just have this magnetizing aura about. How does it feel to be this version, the real life version of Sungjin Moo, bro? You a real life aura farmer, bro. You just gather aura. Like people will just follow you, bro.
Sometimes I don't even understand it at times too, bro. Because like I would meet someone new and they would be like, "Oh shit, I fuck with Shinky, bro." Like,
and here's the thing: they all start off the same way, right? They always tell me, "Is like, yo, is that his real voice?" I was like, "Yeah, that's his real voice." He's like, "Why do I low key fuck with it?" I'm just like, "Because that's motherfucking Shinky, bro." He has an unorthodox. He has a different voice of what you would expect from somebody. If you saw a picture of Shinky, you wouldn't think that he sounds like that. That's what I'm trying to say. And so people kind of get thrown off at first, but I don't know what it is. It's like you lace especially Dancer, dude. Dancer, that gets played like 3 or 4 times a night at my job, bro. Like you're just. How does it feel, man? How does it feel to be the messiah of my place of business and just the world, bro? At this point, you might as well be, dude, because no matter you just bring aura wherever you go, whenever you walk into a room. Big ups to you, bro.
I'm gonna say this right now. This for all your coworkers, bro.
Oh God.
I love y'all. Thanks for enjoying what I do. I love y'all. I hope to one day speak to y'all.
W's. I'm bringing them to. I'm bringing them to NPC next year.
And I am single. If you.
Oh, W pull. Nobody watching this right now, unless it's the coworkers, are gonna have any idea what that was for. Nobody. Only one person who watches this is gonna know what that's for, and that's all that matters. That's crazy. But no, it's just it's one of those things too, as like your friend Shinky, to know that's like, oh hey, like, because you're not a notable, like, I'm not gonna say you're not as big of a name in this community as some, like maybe like a obviously like a Fable or a Rustage or DPS or whatnot. But I would say it's still a good chunk of people actually know you and check you out and rock with you. But it just feels good as your friend to see, like, I can put people onto this Shinky song or I can put people on to this Rob song or this Eclipse song or some of these, just these people who are just homies with that maybe they're not like super big or whatever, but I see the quality of the work that they put out and I could show it to other people and they appreciate it too. There's just like a warm feeling because it's just like, yeah, that's my friend who did that. It's almost like I can brag like, oh hey, yeah, my friend did that. So I'm big ups to you, man. I'm proud of you of all the things that you've been able to do musically, personally, all the way to get up to this point, man. Because like I said, bro, you got a lot of shit going for you, man. And I can't wait to see the kind of the road that this journey puts you on going forward. Because there's just no way you don't succeed at doing this, bro. There's just no fucking way. You're just too talented. You're just too talented, bro. And I mean, shit. If that comes to shove, bro, I'm pretty sure you can probably find some gotcha game. They'll probably let you make some music for, which is, that's actually a crime. No, that brings us to another question. I actually wanted to bring this up, Shinky. You actually won a competition and it's crazy because you won a competition for Zenless Zone Zero, a gotcha game that you make songs for. Not you don't get paid for, but you just do like fan songs out of the kindness of your heart for this. So how does that feel, knowing, oh hey, they saw my work, they liked it, now they know about it, and so now maybe have you thought maybe okay, is this gonna open the door in the future? Maybe sponsor some, maybe work with them for some down the line. How does that make you feel, knowing that the gotcha games that you make music for, at least one of them that you did, is starting to pick up on your work?
Bro, the feeling is amazing because like last year when the game actually released, I made a song. I made the Nicole song.
Yeah.
During that time.
Yep.
And I didn't know it was a contest for all like type of media. I thought it was only for the art.
Mm-hmm.
But then after it passed by, I saw that you could have submitted songs. I was like, no way.
Oh, rip. Oh, that must suck.
Was one of my favorite songs at the time, bro. I was like, damn, I missed out. I was like, next time I'll be ready for sure.
Yeah.
Next time roll around, I had already have like 5 Zenless Zone songs out the press, already recorded.
It's like I had them locked and loaded, bud, like revolver style.
I had Dog, I had Taste, and then Vivi was the last one I submitted, and that's the one that won. And I'm glad that one won because it was like in-house production. So
everything was like, I was gonna say everything was within the bucks or whatever. Yeah,
Rob, yeah,
dude.
Without them, I don't think it would have turned out like that, bro. And it's kind of crazy, actually, that my song also won because
wasn't one of the songs that we found out that one didn't come out as an AI or whatever? Is one of the songs that also?
I heard that, but no, what's crazy about my song?
Yeah.
I'm singing about taking this character down, like beating down the Doonies.
Yeah, that's how all your songs are, which is crazy.
Yeah, so they know their targeted audience, bro.
Dude,
and I'm right here to bring that.
This song about me doing my thing won a competition and I made money for it. Shit, who needs a full-time job, bro? Like, I make real money. Like Ham Sandwich once said it in a song. I make real money rapping about fictional women on the internet. I think I'm good. I think I'll be out. And that's literally Shinky now, bro. You literally make money making songs about fictional women on the internet, bro. Let that sink in. Like if somebody asks you what you do, you got to say, I make music about fictional women on the internet. Let that sink in.
Yeah,
and you get to flex on them because they probably work in a fucking warehouse or whatever, or work at McDonald's or some shit. Envious of you. Shiki just what's the word? Intaking it all. But big, yeah, no, I'm just super proud of you, Shaky, with the recent success of you winning the contest, and just the quality of stuff that you've been doing, bro. I've been peeping, bro, and I just wanted to say, and well, first off, I'm proud of you, and I mentioned this at the beginning too. I completely forgot to bring this up, but for the people who don't know, and I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for Shinky, and Shinky doesn't think so, but that's how the domino effect works. Because like I said, we've known each other closely for, like I said, a little over a year now. And or I think it's probably been long over a year, right? It's probably like the beginning of 2024. That's crazy. It's almost been 2 years.
It's actually longer, yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my god, time's like I'm so old. But anyways, so how that started, it was the most Gen Z way to fucking start. I randomly get invited by Shiki. He's like, yo, we're playing. This is back when Lethal Company was still big. But he's like, yo, we're playing Lethal Company in here. Do you want to play? And I can't, I don't even remember if we even talked before that. But he messaged me and I was like, sure, I'm down. Sends me an invite, blah, blah, blah. I joined this call. And from in there is like Shinky. I remember Eclipse. Suyo came in later. There was a couple other people.
Sue was there.
Huh?
Sue was there.
Was he?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know like Woo was there. Like there was a bunch of different names there. And what turned it from what went from that, oh, you want to play the Lethal Company one night? It became, oh hey, we're doing this again, and we're doing this again. And then not on top of that, I was getting closer with some of the people that we were playing with, like Eclipse. And next thing you know, I was hanging out with Eclipse on my own. And then next thing you know, I'm hanging out with the overall group more. And then they kind of just abduct me and never let me go. And they kind of just take me in as one of their own forcefully. Pause. And it was because of that like I said, I've been in calls with these guys, and they're also motivated, and they're also like dedicated to their own respective crafts. That it kind of like lit us, like I felt like I had to match that in a sense. So that's why I had such a crazy 2024, is because I was literally just like I was streaming every weekend, fucking multiple videos a week. Is just like I was literally just going 100 miles an hour because I saw everybody around me and I was inspired to try to like keep up and do whatever I got to do. And that's all because of Shinky, because he invited me to be around these good group of people, with a bunch of good heads on their shoulders who just are hungry and are grinding for their own respective goals, and just being around that healthy environment, right? And just giving me that place to be like, oh hey, like I'm not doing this alone. I can kind of like grow with you and like have you guys along for the journey, right? And again, like I said, that wouldn't have happened without Shinky. I would never have found any of those guys. I'd probably still be depressed, living on my own. I'd probably still be making content. I just don't think I would have just had this like big boom of you, because I know I probably annoy the fuck out of people for how everywhere that I am. But like I said, that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Shinky. And I don't know if Shinky knew that full story. But if he didn't, he found out just now, and it's all true. Like it's like without Shinky, there would be no Peep Lounge. That's how there would be no. I'd be around, but I just wouldn't be as in this current position right now talking to Shinky if it wasn't for back then. So Shinky, I appreciate you. You know I love you, brother. And like I said, I can't wait to see what this musical journey has got cooked up for you. Like I said, you're still in the beginning portion, but I appreciate you, sir. Yeah, none of that picked up.
God, it didn't.
No, none of that picked up. I just saw your lips moving. I'm just like,
I was like, yo, I love you too, brother. It's
surreal to think about.
Getting to know you, bro. Yeah.
Dude, it's just a surreal experience because you never realize, that like when you meet somebody, right? You never think about the future of like, okay, what is this one person? How is this one person going to affect the rest of my life moving forward? Nobody ever thinks about that when they're living in the moment, right? And so, like when Shiki asked me to play Lethal Company all that long ago, I didn't think that it was going to turn out the way it did. I thought maybe I was going to just play a couple games with Lethal Company. I didn't realize I literally gained a family because of that. And so again, I thank you, Shinky. The power of fate that keeps us together. I appreciate you. We got to play Lethal Company as like old like nostalgia. I mean, it's only been like fucking 2 years, but you know the good time.
About that too. I was thinking about it too.
Low key, should we get giant Peep Lounge oh wait, that actually Peep Lounge Lethal Company game that might be. Wait, hold on, I might be cooking with that. Sorry, I had an idea in real time. I'm sorry, chat. But yeah, we got to get a Lethal Company, or it's just some group game. And fuck it, we haven't gamed in a while. But no, W Shinky, W Bucks. Because honestly, I can talk highly about every single one of those motherfuckers. So shout out to those guys. But Shinky, no, actually hold up, because there is one more question, and I don't want to leave this question left out because it was actually the only question that I didn't ask, and so I don't want to leave it left out. This is gonna be the last question I have for you. I don't know anything about this, so hopefully you can provide context. They ask from Poison Pixie 5 on Twitter or X or whatever the hell you want to call it. They ask, why isn't Hashira on Spotify anymore? They love that song. What is I don't know if I was familiar with Hashira. What is Hashira?
That was a Demon Slayer song I had a while back.
Of course.
I think it did get deleted. I think it got deleted.
Did you think it got deleted? You don't.
I think it got. I do not know what happened to that.
Wait, actually?
No. Actually, I don't think I put it on Spotify. Actually, I didn't put it on Spotify.
Oh, you never put it there?
No, I did think I unlisted it on my chat channel.
You unlisted it?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't like it.
That's great. Apparently, Pixie, what was her name? Let me go back. Pixie Poison, was it? I think that's Pixie Poison. Poison Pixie.
I'm gonna send you the file.
Yeah, okay. Poison Pixie 5. Make sure he sends you the file for this. That's crazy. But no. So are you the type to delete songs if you don't like them? Like what? Like why do you delete them? Because I feel like even if you don't like them, somebody out there might. So why delete?
So for me, I think because the direction was so different. And
like style wise, the song was just different.
Bro, it wasn't. I don't know. I can't remember who mixed it. So, I'm sorry to the person that mixed it, but it wasn't a good mix at the time.
How long ago was this song?
Yo, that song was pretty like probably a year before, actually.
So it was like a year ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, and I never heard about the man.
I unlisted a lot of songs, but I think some of them you could still hear on Spotify.
Damn, that's unfortunate. Well, I know he's not gonna fucking unlist the bangers that I listen to, so I'm chilling because I only listen to Shinky bangers. Only be listening to Shinky bangers, bro. Make sure you guys go to Shinky's, all of Shinky's pages, stream all of his music at least one time through, all the way at least.
Yeah, so I could like quit my blue collar work.
Yeah, exactly. So we can quit doing dude. Shinky, dude. The thing is, we could have a whole second episode of just about Shinky lore because I promise you, there's stuff about this man that you probably had no idea. Like I promise you, whatever you think this guy, I'm not gonna dox it for obvious purposes, but whatever you think that this man does for a full-time job, I promise you you're wrong. Unless you follow him on socials and you know what he does, I promise you, you don't know what this man does for a living, bro. I promise. Looking at that face right now, I promise you, you don't know. Shiki's got lore for days, bro. I promise you. We can have a whole second episode. We're gonna call it Shiki's lore, and Shiki's just gonna go lore dump. It's gonna be one of those lore dump videos where you just get caught up with like the story up to the current events. Shiki's just gonna inform you, because Shiki, yes, despite popular belief, Shiki has a job. He doesn't fear the job application. And he's got to fund his way out of there at some point. But Shinky, this has been fun. It's all the planned content that I had for you. We got to ask all the hard hitting questions. Shout out to all the people who left questions. Shout out to all the Shinky fans who got to leave questions. If you guys want Shinky back for part 2, first off, let me know. I would love to. I could talk to Shinky for literal hours, bro. Legitimately, I feel like you can just lock us in a room, bro. Put some hidden cameras in there, bro. Like, don't even tell us that we're being recorded, bro. We could provide peak content, bro, or just watch us play fucking Korean dating sims.
We gotta continue. We gotta continue the last one.
That's true. We do gotta continue the last one. Make sure to spam us in. You know what? Normally I let the guests do it, but I think it's fitting. For this one, because I feel like it's going to be the same. It'll be funny. But if you made it to this part of this episode, I normally let the guest pick like a word to signify, okay, they made it to this part of the Peep Lounge. Let me know you made it to this far. This time we're put Korean dating sim in the comments. That way I know if you comment that you made it this far into the video and you guys didn't skip around, you didn't do anything like that. You guys stuck around through this whole episode. Korean dating sim. I'm not gonna put it on the screen. I feel like you guys would know how to spell it. But Shiki, kind of like you did at the beginning. That's all I had for you. Sorry, I'm a stuttery bitch. Yeah. But let the people at home know where can they find you. Tell us if there's any new drops that you want to promote, anything new coming up, anything. The floor is all yours, man. Promote whatever you want to promote, dude.
Actually, I announced it on Twitter. I have a Weathering With You song coming out featuring Keto Weed.
W's.
And also, since a lot of people ask, I am going to drop a ZZZ album, a pilot. I'm gonna do that.
We feasting. When is that releasing? Is it soon? Oh, you gotta keep it on the down low. You gotta keep it on the down low.
It might be soon. It might be a bit later. I'm just trying to get everything organized.
Bet. No, of course I get it.
Also, after the Weathering With You song, I have something special. If you know Uma Musume,
ain't no way, bro.
Something for that, bro.
Dude, I know one of my coworkers are gonna love that shit.
Oh,
one of my coworkers loves that game.
It's about Tachyon.
Not Tachyon. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. If you guys can't see his Discord name right now, but that would make a lot of fucking sense.
That would make a lot of sense.
Oh shoot. Okay, so make sure you guys subscribe to Shinky, his YouTube, his Spotify, all of his relevant links will be down in the description. Go show the Shinky love. If you guys aren't familiar with Shinky, I promise you, he brings a different style, different unique style. If you guys like hot anime women, if you guys like just good music with beautiful vocals, maybe they're rapping in some instances, maybe Shinky does a little bit of everything. So go check him out. Go show him the love that he deserves. Like I said, all of his links in the description. Let me know if you guys want to see Shinky back for a part 2 down the line. Let me know. Again, I'm a man of the people. Let me know in general who you guys want to see a part of a future episode. Type down Korean dating sim in the comments if you made it this far. And Shinky, you got any last words before I send them off?
I'm thankful for all the opportunities y'all been giving me.
Mm-hmm.
And like everybody who played a part in getting me to where I am right now. I want to
W's.
shout out the Bucks. They're my family. Shout out Suyo. Suyo been with me for a while. Eclipse. That's my brother. Kai, Hyper, Blue, all Kaze, Red
Yeah,
Rob,
there's so
all of
many.
them.
Yeah, there's
There's
all the
so much.
Bucks.
So, shout out the Bucks. They're my family. They're my people, and I love
W.
them. And shout out Dean, also my brother for real, for real.
Hey, W's, man. I'm your brother fool till the day I die, bro. You my brother.
It's love everywhere, guys.
Of course, bro.
If y'all ever want to talk, yeah, just hit me up. I don't mind chilling. I could give you an invite to my server. We could chill.
Of course, bro. Of course.
It's all love. It's all love to y'all. Thanks for streaming my shits. Thanks for listening and enjoying my music.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Shinky, bro. And Shinky, thank you again for being a part of this. We had to get you an episode in here. Like I said, we've been in talks about it for a while, so it felt good. It felt good to finally get you in here and chat with you. But as Shinky said, shout out to all you guys, whether you guys are Shinky fans, whether you're finding out Shinky about the first time and you're just a fan of the Peep Lounge. I highly recommend you guys go check him out. Go stream his music. But with that being said, that's all this episode it entails, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys who made it this far. I think this is we're like 32 episodes in, which is crazy. But I couldn't be here without you guys. So I thank you guys for continuously showing support for these episodes. As long as you guys keep showing your support to the artists who I get a part of, or just the people that get on these shows, or if you guys keep showing me love, if you guys keep giving me people that you guys want to see, I'll keep providing them. So let me know down below who you guys want to see a part of there. And as always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell a loved one that you love them, because at the end of the day, you just never know. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.